Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to work some more on my quilt themed journals. I have been picking out some of the pages for them for the signature, but today I want to make, if I can find the right spot, there we go, I have my things here, a flip with a pocket. I will show it to you. I have another book where I actually made one. Let me get it out here. I've got all my bags for all my journals, and so let's see here. Here's one. So it's got a flip with a pocket, so you can write on the page, a little writing space here, and then the back of the card. So I will be making one of these for each of the journals. So that's what I will be making today. Uh-oh. My container's not holding up my bags. Sorry about that. Okay. I have my patterns here and my paper. So I just have some cardstock first that I'm going to be using. And I will set the book aside while I glue these items. Okay, I think I am finally ready. It is starting to cool down here. We had such a hot spell, but it's starting to cool down, and love the cool nights. So it's a perfect time to be working on quilt themed journals because I'm having to put extra quilts on the bed at night. It's so cool. I'll just stick this on the edge and then cut around it. The other ones I was gluing with this, I never know how to pronounce it, yoo-hoo, ooh-hoo, whatever it is. But that one I must have left the lid off and it was a little dried out. But this one seems to be stickier, so I think it's going to work. I had to, on the second one I was working on, I had to use my liquid glue because my glue stick wasn't working. Like I said, this one seems stickier, so. Okay, there is that. And I will glue down, I guess this next. I think this is so pretty. These applique quilts are just gorgeous. I would never have the patience to make them, I don't think. I had gotten an applique quilt at a garage sale, and I cut it in pieces, and I sold all the pieces sold on my Etsy shop. It's so pretty, this applique. At the fair, we'd seen one, I forget how many thousand pieces. I wish I would have written it down. But the lady that made it had, every block was different, and they were all tiny, tiny little pieces. And there were thousands of pieces in that quilt. I think that would drive me crazy. But it was gorgeous. I don't know if she had on there how long it took her to make it or not. Just cutting out all the tiny pieces would have taken a long time. So I'm not exaggerating when I say that some of the pieces were like this tiny, 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 tiny pieces. And some of them were triangles. I can't imagine trying to work with the points on a triangle. Sorry about that. That was my alarm to remind me to make a YouTube video. So I can turn that off now. There's that. And then I will cut out, this is my pattern for my little pocket. These are going to be so pretty when they're done. Better remember to put the lid on this time. And I will punch a couple of the corners. Oh, that one's not working very well. I have, I think, about 3 different corner rounders. And some of them don't work on just the regular scrapbook paper very well. They'll work on like thicker paper, but not the thin. So we'll see how it does on thicker. Yep, it worked better on the thicker. I make these little mini envelopes, and I have to put like 3 thicknesses of paper together and punch 3 at a time, otherwise it just rips. And I'll just do 2 of these corners. Oh, that one didn't work. Oh, that one hit me. Okay, and I will ink the edges. It's about time for me to get out my fall decorations. I think fall officially starts, is it next week? Oops, didn't do this side. I usually put my phone on airplane mode, and I forgot. I am so sorry. If I get too many interruptions, I will stop and do that, but one more thing. The paper that this particular picture is from has a different feel to it. It's not shiny, but it doesn't feel real flat either. So I don't know. Almost feels plasticky, but it's not. There. Got that done. Now I will need my page that I'm going to put it on. have to think. Okay, put that way. I think I'm going to glue this onto my paper first, then onto the book. So I use my Fabrifix for that. Some of the fabric that I'm using in these books actually came off of the quilts that I'm making the covers from. And that's where this came from, was one of the quilts. Okay, then I will put glue on, I have to think here. Yeah, that side, so I don't glue the wrong side together. That wouldn't be good. Sorry if you hear my washer and dryer in the background. I shut the door, so hopefully you can't hear it. I can hear it, but hopefully the camera is not picking that up. Okay. So then that will fold over like that. Oops, I better move it over some, or else cut my card down. I didn't measure. Some of these pictures were bigger than others, and so it's harder to tell. That should work. We'll see once I put the pocket on. That's so pretty. It's a good thing I don't do cake decorating. I don't have a very steady hand. Okay, let's see if it will fit in there and not stick out the side. Otherwise I will have to trim it down a little. Just barely. So I will trim it down just a bit. I was afraid of getting it too close to the fold because then I didn't know if it would open very well because of the other page. But I could have moved it over a little bit, I guess, a little bit more. Oh well, we'll fix it. There, that's like right on the edge. Stick it in the book. So it will look like that. And flip it over. And you have all that writing space and the back of the card. There. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great evening. I have to go give a piano lesson now, so thanks again. I really appreciate it. Bye.